Hold on, y'all. Make sure y'all can see this. Y'all bear with me. Okay, let's see if that helps. Yep. Never a dull moment, huh, Denver? Ask yourself, people, who is she? Who the fuck is she even talking to? Yeah, I'm trying to record the wild animal behind the fence. Because apparently she's been over here. She did this shit. Now, she threw this in my landlord's backyard. And it was I who ended up picking all that shit up. It's crazy ass. But, you know, if I don't... Hold on, y'all. She crashing out over a cigarette. Hey, Denver, let me ask you something, Denver. Let me ask you something. As a black man, let me ask you something. Is these the white goods we's can't get? We's niggas can't get? Do y'all realize just how much y'all undermine your own standards? I hope y'all can hear that. That's kind of the point. This video, you got this junkie Becky crashing out. Yeah, I'm gonna hold her from here because you know she's having a whole meltdown. There's an old lady walking. she crashed it out of her. And y'all know I'm petty. Y'all know I'm petty. She crashing out because can't nobody she can't afford a cigarette, but she wants somebody else to provide her with one. That's crazy work. You know, I was just telling my roommate, you know, being in a city like Denver, where can you go to escape this bullshit? It's everywhere. You can't just go somewhere to get the fuck away from these people. But back to my original question, like, don't you realize how much you undermine? Because there's this whole thing, and maybe that shit would have flown 100 years ago, because I know about Colorado's Klan history. But at the end of the day, Colorado, y'all just lost grace somewhere along the way, calling yourself trying to steal the blueprint from your brothers and sisters down south. Because at the end of the day, you're junkies. And I'm here to tell you, no black man in his wrong mind is going to deal with that. Now, unfortunately, there are a lot of black men in their wrong mind who would deal with that, because black men are the simps of the world. It is unfortunate. But some of us do have standards. And I was just telling my roommate, you know, before he went off to, you know, do his jog or whatnot to get something to drink, because it is hot as hell today. But, yeah, man, no, I come from a lineage of freaks. No, sex is what we do. And it ain't to say that, my bloodline, I come from a bloodline of whores or anything like that. But no, we, like, sex is what we does. Like, but bruh, I swear to you, oh shit. I got another junkie on the loose, or wasp. I had my apple juice out. So we got a cigarette junkie and a glucose about to sting the shit out my ass. And listen, that right there is the Voices of Denver. That is the voice of Denver. Homeless junkie Becky crashing out over a cigarette. And bear that in mind. Anytime you dare, one of you white Colorado bitches dare toot your nose up at me as if you're better than me. This ain't the South. This ain't Mississippi. I had to come see it for myself. And then we'll have the nerve. See, I'm almost remiss. I practically am at this point remiss about the South, how they call us hillbillies and rednecks and trailer park trash. Nigga, what about Rocky Mountain trash? Call us yokels, call us country. What do you call this? If we're so hit redneck and hillbilly, explain this. Feel free to explain that. Because with all that said, my nigga, at least I got a roof over my head and a warm bed to sleep on, instead of out in the streets crashing out over a fucking cigarette. Junkies, y'all are junkies, Denver. I couldn't agree more with y'all when y'all say that y'all don't want expats and out-of-towners coming over here. That's the one thing I would have to say I couldn't agree more upon. Because for them to run into a motherfucker like you, for them to run into this, mind you, this is a place of business too. That property, yeah, that's a bank. So y'all know me. Y'all know how petty I am. I had to do this shit. So with me being Colorado bound for a good while, because y'all know what I gotta do. Yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, seeing that what all I gotta do and the time frame I got to do it. Hey, just let me know where I stand with y'all, so that I know how to navigate y'all or navigate this. But don't you ever, let me tell you white Coloradans something. Don't you ever in your life fix your mouth to call yourself being better than my southern black ass, knowing when this is what you got roaming the streets of Denver. Don't you ever disrespect me like that. Don't you ever disrespect me like that. When you got Rocky Mountain Trash Becky terrorizing and do I need to be on some Karen shit? I need to be on my Karen shit. I need to go ahead and call the law on this bitch, because we already know what it would be if it was a black man. Every black man in this nation knows what it. You so much as wear a suit and a tie, passing out flyers in suburbia as a black man. See what happens. See who gets to roll up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off and go ahead and call the popos. I'm doing the same blueprint as y'all. And to-do list, I mean, I would be remiss if I failed to do so. Because this actually is a domestic disturbance, unlike so many black men who do walk in the neighborhoods of suburbia, cleaning it up, doing their jobs, coming in as FedEx workers, UPS workers. Well, like I said, they might be government employees passing out flyers, getting hemmed up by the cops. So this one's for y'all. With that said, I'm out. But don't you ever disrespect me thinking that this is something that you something worth getting, or like you up here doing something when you got trash like this out here. And like I said, yeah, and last but not least, I told my roommate, coming from where I come from, because y'all know where I'm from. I'm from Memphis. I'm not just a hood booger from Skid Row or, I don't know, the Bronx. Nigga, I'm from the hood of hoods. You know how, like, Jesus says he's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords? Nigga, I'm from the hood of hoods. I'm from the ghetto of ghettos. So, for this kind of audit to come from somebody like me, Denver, when you say you don't want anybody coming into your city, I couldn't agree more with you. Why waste Americans' money just so that they can come here and run into this kind of filth, when this is what you got running all up and down the streets of Denver and Aurora? America don't need to see that. Any more than they need to come to San Francisco, any more than they need to come to Skid Row. So with that said, let me go and get off and call the cops, because we got this crash out. So catch y'all on the next vid. I'm out.